Welcome everyone to the Dorm Pod, here with Bryce Fry. I'm also joined with Danny and Dominik, and today we'll be interviewing Dominik, guard for Bethany Lutheran College. And then just before we get there, let's talk about some college basketball that happened over the weekend. Let's start with Duke. Duke wins 86-78 over Notre Dame, Flag dropping a freshman record, 42 points.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's odd. You don't really see that normally.
That guy's special. I mean, you saw over the summer he was working out with the Olympic team and playing, with guys like D-Book, LeBron, Steph, KD, all those stars. And, you just kind of expect him to have a big year here in college, mostly with the competition he dealt with in the summer.
Yeah, he's really the number one guy in the country. He's showing it out on the court. Knipple dropping 13, Wisconsin native, and then Malawach, can't forget about him, one of the best big men in the game, dropping 19. Duke only having 5 points off the bench. Those three being the main scorers for Duke. And then we got some crazy upsets this weekend as well. USC beating number 13 Illinois at Illinois.
Oh, that one hurt.
Yeah,
being an Illinois native, that hurt to watch. They said it was their second worst shooting performance of the year, shooting 30% from the field. So something you don't usually see out of Illinois there, and just USC took advantage.
Yeah, Cloud dropping 31 points for USC. The team overall shooting over 50%. So that was kind of interesting, watching that just off the ESPN app and just how minimal Illinois was scoring. And then Iowa State hangs on in overtime against Texas Tech. Back and forth game. Texas Tech had a double-digit lead, I think, at some point, or had a very solid lead in the second half. And then Iowa State coming back to win that in overtime. And then another upset, UConn. Georgetown almost beats UConn. Sorry, it wasn't an upset. But, so UConn won 68-60 there. Tennessee barely beats Texas. And then Auburn wins a close one against South Carolina, 66-63. Auburn not allowed much points. With Broome still being their star scorer, kind of was not the best this weekend, but he kind of still carried the team to the victory. And then Alabama hangs on against A&M. A&M has been surprisingly good this year, kind of underrated in my opinion. A great shooting team, great defensive team as well. Having an only 6-point loss to Alabama, I think is a big statement for them. And then Kentucky goes on the road and beats rival Mississippi State 95-90. Just a big rival game. Kentucky shows with their veteran group that they can win in big games as games like that.
And with the new coach this year as well.
Yeah.
Being out in the culture they had through Calipari, and now he's gone somewhere else. Now they have to find a different way to get it together, and they're still showing why they're a blue blood. They're one of the top teams in the country year after year, still bringing in those great players.
Yeah, I agree. And then finally, Georgia upsets Oklahoma 72-62. Oklahoma, I think, didn't have the best shooting game. Again, Georgia is a very good defensive team as well. And then we'll go to WLC sports. The WLC men wanted vengeance against Tech after losing to them in a buzzer beater half-court shot. Ends up destroying them 96-48. Stoltz led the way with 26, Getz with 16, and Chisholm with 15. They had 31 points off of turnovers. They're showing their best defensive performance this year, in my opinion, only allowing 48 points against a team that beat them by 2 last time. And then the women won 77-39. Troxel leading the way with 14, followed by Stevens, Gonner, and Hugginson as well with double digits. And then let's get to the Bethany teams this weekend. Let's start with the women because we got Dom here for the men. The women lose in a heartbreaker, 63-64. Ewald and Court both with 12 leading the way for the team. Yeah. This is back and forth.
That one, it was a really close one. And, I mean, you've seen the women, all year round too. I personally didn't expect them to keep it that close, Superior year after year, and just being the strong team that they are. And the women keeping up and had a lead at the end. Clarenbeek making those 3 clutch free throws there at the end. I was like, oh, this is going to be it. And then next thing you know, drop a jump shot, double clutch. Core couldn't do nothing more.
Yeah.
I mean, from where I was doing play-by-play.
She did her best,
They showed her face in it. She's just like, dang. And it's like there's nothing more you can do. It's just a tough shot in that moment.
Mm. Yeah, and then the men this weekend played it was the conference championship last year.
Dom, you would say it's a rivalry, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely a rival. I ain't gonna lie. Because they definitely came into our place. They had a chip on their shoulder. They were looking for revenge, for sure.
And is it like you guys prepare differently when you go on to play Superior? Because, it's been the past 2 years, conference finals. You guys played against them last year. Is there a different mentality within the team at practice before knowing you're going to play Superior?
We treat every team the same. Like, every team's the opposite, be coming every game with a chip on our shoulder. Obviously, things are not clicking right now, but it's going to get there. Be facing adversity, and I'm just excited where this team is going to be in the next couple games, for sure. It's going to get scary.
Awesome. Yeah.
Scary.
Sagadahl dropped 19. Dom and Akpati had 16 each, leading the men to 80. Reed Johnson for Superior dropping 30. About Johnson, Dom, did you have a specific scouting report on Johnson at all, or do you think he just had a great game?
Yeah, he's definitely a great player. Made some tough shots down the stretch. As far as the game plan, just guard him to make him go against his weaknesses. But yeah, he definitely played well that game.
Sure. Yeah, it was a very entertaining game, going back and forth the entire game. I think you guys had the lead most of the time, I think.
Yeah. And
then they were just, I think, just fortunate with just the events that happened to take the win there. And then just to finish off the UMAC, the Crown College is now tied first in conference. You got them coming up. What is coach's plans for a very tough team in Crown?
Our plan is obviously we're 0-2 in the UMAC. I told everybody, hey, it's time to really lock in. Everybody play with a chip on their shoulder, play for each other, play for our brother next to you. Treat every game like your last, and I got chills just thinking about it right now because be ready. Like, I never seen my teammates, my coaches be all ready for this game. Like the next, 12 more games we have left. So, yeah.
Yeah, so you got Crown. You're going to be at Crown. It'll be a tough environment against a very good team. And then you're at home against Northland this weekend. And then you got rivals in Martin Luther, I think, was it Tuesday, Wednesday next week? But, yeah, you got a very interesting stretch coming up. Yeah, so Dominik here, he's from Mankato, Minnesota. He went to high school here in Mankato as well. He transferred to Bethany 2 years ago. Last year averaged about 11 points a game. This year averaging 16. Has Coach given you a bigger role than last year, you think? Or what do you think is, what's making you, be more of, I guess, more
More of like a score.
Yeah, more like a scorer on your team.
I just say we lost a couple pieces last year, but we're a completely different team. I say I don't feel like I have to really step up. I just feel like I'm just doing what I got to do on the court. I don't feel like I got to shoot more shots. Just like be more like productive with the ball in my hands. I'm just there, I'm just filling in the gaps, just trying to do my best every game. So
is it more of because last year you had guys like Mason, Xavier was there, Hunter, big player, and with knowing when they were leaving, did you think this offseason, like, all right, I want to be the guy now? It's my senior year, it's my last year, I want to give it all, go. Was that the thought process going into this year?
I mean, I was definitely thinking like, all right, this is my last year. I'm giving all I got. But don't get it twisted. Like even this year, like we're still very talented. We got DJ. I can keep going. I can go out throughout the whole line if I want to. Everybody's really talented. It's just what's the word? We have the talent, but it's not getting put together right now.
Sure.
Just maybe because of the reason I wasn't there in the beginning. Maybe we didn't have our team in the whole like half the season, but that's not an excuse. But yeah.
Sure. So you the game against Northwestern hit 1,000 career points. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
Yeah. What do you throughout your college career so far? What's been your favorite moment? What's your favorite highlight, or do you have any like certain game you think you look back on and?
My favorite moment, I gotta say last year. One of my favorite moments. Let me see. Throughout my whole college career.
Yeah, or try and find some, whatever.
Okay, it's up there for sure. Last year, last game, conference championship. My boy Jax Madison had a dunk. He don't be dunking like that, so he had a dunk. I went crazy. I ain't gonna lie. So that's
awesome.
Pretty lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Cool.
No, I remember that one. That was just the emphatic, like, all right, that's game.
Yeah, that's game. Get him out of here.
Statement point there.
Yep.
I got some questions for you, Dom. What's your favorite part about being on this Bethany team?
The brotherhood. Everybody got each other's back. Everybody play for each other. We hang out with each other outside the court, and just have a good time.
Sure.
Yep.
If you who do you think you have the best chemistry with out on the court?
Best chemistry with? I say I got a pretty good chemistry with everyone. It's not really no specific player I have chemistry with.
Sure. The brotherhood.
Yep. It's just, yeah.
Awesome. Do you have any like pregame rituals you do before any game?
Oh, yeah, I pray. I just thank God for the opportunity I have to play basketball every day, even to wake up every day. That's first and foremost. Just being able to play basketball.
Sure.
I'm blessed.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a blessing to be out on the court. Especially a player like you, very talented.
Yep. Also, I gotta mention I be playing Rio. I don't know who that is, but he just got freed from the jail sentence. But I'm not gonna talk about that.
All right.
But,
cool.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. So
shout out Rio, man. Shout out Rio.
Right. On the road, do you enjoy the bus ride? Do you lock in with music, or do you like talking to teammates?
Oh, music. I ain't gonna. I got for Christmas. I got some new beat headphones.
Sure.
Noise cancellation, everything. I'd be going crazy.
Those are nice. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a pair myself. It's kind of nice, if you want to lock in for either a test or just a certain assignment. It's kind of nice to have.
Feeling like a pro out there. You have the headphones, walk out the bus.
Right.
All
right, now I got a question for this because my
go.
favorite part of your game, which a lot of people probably tell you this, is you're very athletic. I mean, I'll say when you have the ball in the fast break, I'm ready for something crazy. Anything crazy.
Ready
So when was the first time you had an in-game dunk? How old were you?
It was actually pretty late. It was my junior year. And it was the first round of sections, and we was playing against, I want to say Auburn Lee. I think it was Auburn Lee. I came off a pick and roll, Just a little two-hander. I ain't gonna lie, I was lit.
I bet for first time.
Two-hander for a first time is pretty
And
good.
in sectionals, you said?
Yeah, it was a section. It was at home. It was a home game. So
Nice.
yeah, it's like 11th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. There's, I don't know if it's like controversial, but what are your thoughts on NIL in Division One?
I mean, get their bread, man. So I'm not hating for sure. Get their bread. Do what you gotta do. But
Sure.
I don't really got no thoughts on it. But I think it's a good thing for players. This especially this new rule for, I don't know if you guys heard about like the JUCO rule. Like
No.
you guys play, if you play JUCO, you get 1 year back. About,
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Oh, nice.
So when did this come in?
this came in like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, 2 weeks ago.
Also, it's
Yeah.
pretty recent.
Because the school you went to before Bethany Lutheran was a JUCO.
Yo.
So does that mean it's
Yeah.
not for you, or is it for you now? You get it a
Yeah,
year back?
I could put another year now. So, but this was my last year, but they gave me my year back, so I got another year. So that's just
Oh,
you know,
nice.
Just
yeah.
thinking about it. Don't know if you're gonna take it or not.
Yeah, we'll see where things take me in the
All right.
future.
Awesome. What's your dream job?
Dream job? Hey, let me see. I want to make money while sleeping. That's my dream job, but like
Sure,
that's not
sure.
possible. But you know,
It's fair. Some people can do that,
Own a vending machine or something.
right?
Yup. We gonna get there. But my dream job, you know, obviously just making money, playing basketball. That's a dream job. Yeah, that's probably my dream job right there.
Yeah, having a nice balanced lifestyle,
Yup,
keep yourself active and all that.
for sure.
A bucket list item do you think is unique to yourself?
Say it again.
What's a bucket list item you think is unique to yourself that you don't think anyone else or very minimal of other people would have?
Like, give me an example.
Like
Skydiving.
for me, like golfing to
skydiving.
Ireland
Oh.
or something like that.
What was yours?
Mine would be golfing in Ireland.
Golfing Ireland.
Yeah, it's one of my bucket lists.
Okay. I say, what's my bucket list?
It could be basic too.
I want to. You guys seen like people that be having like dinners in the sky?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But I want to do that.
something like that.
I'm
Cool.
scared of heights too, though. So I don't know if I
Right.
want to do it, but I just got to do it. You know.
Yeah, I'm scared of heights too.
Also
Oh, yeah.
skydiving too. That'd be tough.
No, actually, I just said skydiving because that's a lot of people's. Me personally, I'm scared of heights too.
Oh,
Yeah.
You catch me in a plane, I'll be freaking out and
Oh,
stuff.
for real.
We're all in the plane. We're all gonna be screaming or closing our eyes. Apparently, because we're all scared of heights.
Yeah.
Who do you think will win March Madness this year?
Who you got?
For me, I don't go by like analytics, but I've kind of figured out there's been like certain schemes. I feel like the top teams for me would be Duke would be one of them. Another team to look out for is I think Alabama would be a good one as well. I mean, top teams that I don't think will go far. One of them being UConn. I don't think they'll go as far as they did. Again, some people will have them probably winning it all because they've won previously. But I think UConn isn't going to go far. Purdue, I feel like are sleepers because they're a very veteran-heavy team.
For sure.
A lot of experience. But yeah, that's my take on that.
I said Alabama.
Sure.
Yeah, I like Alabama, how they play and stuff.
Dynamic guards, yeah. Quick team.
Yep.
Sure. You got anything? Danny?
Me, yeah. What is the player that, brought you into basketball or you watch, you're like, I want to be like him, or who do you try to copy the play style of?
Tracy McGrady.
That's a good
There you go.
McGrady, that's my favorite player. I won't say he's a GOAT, but he's my GOAT, He's
Yeah.
not the GOAT, but he's my GOAT.
Sure.
I like his game a lot, for sure.
I can see you out there playing like him a little bit.
Yeah, I'll try to.
Right.
And then what made you want to come to Bethany?
I wanted to be closer to home. Also, the athletics here were good. When I came here, I think you guys won the UMAC championship. Yeah, you guys came, and I also had a good relationship with Plesky before. And my former teammate Jax Madsen was here. George, who was gonna come, he was going there. So I was just like, all right, my brothers are already there. Might as well just join the brotherhood again and just make it happen. So that's why I'm here. And obviously the education,
Right. It's always the
Good looks,
education
good
part
looks.
too. That's always a big reason why to come to.
Yep,
And then my thing is, this is my last question, just because,
for sure.
in the soccer team, we don't get it like this. You were at a home game for the finals last year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, getting into the game, the bleachers are packed. Even the track around is packed.
Yep.
What's it like being on the court? Because I know it's like from the fans part, from the play-by-play announcer part, but what's it being on that court and seeing everyone there supporting y'all to lift the trophy?
It's definitely electric. It's definitely electric. Like, a lot of fans, a lot of crowd. Without y'all, it would not be like that. But like, when I'm on the court, like, I hear you guys, but I'm locked in. It's just like,
Sure.
I feel like if you're an athlete, no matter how much people are there, as long as I feel nervous. You might feel nervous a little bit, but as soon as you get on the court, as soon as I get on the court, like, everything just, all right, locked in. Let's get this dub, and then time to celebrate after, for sure.
Yeah, when I was younger, playing ball, shooting free throws, I feel like is always a nerving thing, because you can shoot free throws. Is this when you get to the moment and you're standing there about to shoot, you start getting nerves, and then you'll probably fall off your shot a little bit.
Yeah.
To be fair, I am a very good free throw shooter with no one around, but when it comes to game time, I don't shoot very well, to be honest. But yeah, so kind of just having that control is a big thing when it comes to, big games like that. I know you're from the Minnesota area. This might be an obvious answer, but what's your favorite sports team?
Favorite sports team? That's Timberwolves all day. I ain't gonna lie. Timberwolves.
T-Wolves?
T-Wolves.
Ant? Everything about it?
Everything about it. I'm actually mad they traded Cat. I like this game.
He's doing his thing for New York, too.
Yeah, he's
Doing his thing.
I think going to a higher populated area.
Yep.
Did you see the NBA All-Star voting for him?
What was it?
It's like 1 million vote difference. He only had like 100,000 last year.
Oh,
He has 1 point. He has 1 million.
so he's going
this
to be
year.
an all-star this year.
It's actually insane.
Yeah.
Like the small market compared to the big market and all that.
It was really, really interesting to see. And then we're talking about the trends going on. You hear LiAngelo Ball's new song?
Oh,
Is that thing y'all put in the locker room for the moment as jokes?
right.
Yeah, that was funny. I ain't gonna lie, but it's low-key a good song. It's a good song.
I do have that on repeat sometimes, but
I mean, he made his money. If you saw today, he just signed $8 million with for his music with a music agency.
I thought that was cool.
$8 million guaranteed, $13 million if it all goes
Yeah,
smoothly.
get his-
So I mean, LeVar Ball did his thing, sent two of his sons to the NBA, and
Yeah.
the third one making millions too. Like,
Mhm.
that's a great father. That's all I can say.
right.
That's a great businessman right there, for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, Dom. Hope you have a great rest of your season.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Bethany is hopeful after an 0-2 loss. A 0-2 record in conference, but you guys seem to be very hopeful. Hopefully, see you guys in the championship again this year.
I mean, you can tell with the team. As soon as you guys click, it's over for everyone.
Yep.
I mean, that's why 2 years championship. The guys you have in, I like DJ a lot, new guy DJ, and then Jack as a freshman doing a lot. I mean,
For sure.
I just know for you guys, as soon as you guys gel, it's over for rest of UMAC. So
Yep.
I really wish you, the whole team, good luck. 'Cause,
Appreciate it,
being
appreciate
from
it.
here, I want to see y'all win again. I want to see another final back at home.
Definitely. We're gonna make it happen. Trust. We're gonna make it happen.
Awesome.
For sure.
All right. Thanks, guys, for joining us on the Dorm Pod. Hopefully, we'll have another interview here in the next week or two. And yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day.